Hello and welcome to the Plus Show. My name's Dan and today we're talking about Star Wars. That's right, you heard me, Star Wars. Star Wars is coming out on December 5th, 2017. It's fastly approaching, even though it seems just light years away, but it kind of is. Today we got our first nugget of news. Up till now, Star Wars Episode 8 has been known as one thing only, which is Star Wars Episode 8. Today we got the official title, which isn't surprising. It is The Last Jedi. Now this is cause for a host of speculation as to what this is going to be. As far as the timetable of it picks up, it says it picks up exactly at the last shot of Episode 7 where Rey is handing the lightsaber, Luke's old lightsaber, back to him. So we know it picks up there. We know the whole ground that's been set here. And so what it really leads to speculation about is Luke the last Jedi? Is Rey the last Jedi? Or is it saying that this is the last iteration of the Jedi? If you don't know, Star Wars is an incredibly deep and filled universe with thousands and thousands of years of backstory that you can read into about the growth, depletion, and the changes that the Jedi Order has gone through. And so it's really leaves a lot of speculation. I kind of go back to what we heard Yoda say in the Clone Wars at the end, basically whenever everything's wrapping up at the end of Episode 3, saying basically that the Jedi can't continue on the way they've been going. Every Force-sensitive person shouldn't be trained to be a Jedi, and several other things. And so we see this, I think it's a necessary iteration, even with Vader at the end of Episode 6, whenever he sits there and he comes back to the light. You can see that the real issue Vader had with the Jedi wasn't just the simple fact that the Jedi were kind of corrupt. It was that there was this whole confliction within him of what needed to be done, of life and love and everything. And he saw that fulfilled in his son Luke, which led him to realize that he could be light side, could find joy. And so I think that's really where we see that happen. I think Luke has carried that on. He attempted to carry on the Jedi Order as it was, and it didn't work because obviously Kylo Ren turned and slaughtered all of his Padawans. Now we kind of find this here. So I think it should be really, really interesting to see what they're going to do with this. Like I said, my speculation isn't that it's necessarily Rey's the last Jedi or Luke's the last Jedi. I would say Luke is the last Jedi who is the Jedi in the traditional sense as we've known them in the past. Luke is in the last form of that Jedi, and now we're going to see Rey become this new form of whatever that may be, and so on and so forth as these light side users. But I think it's really interesting. I think it should be exciting to see what they do with this. Obviously, we have a whole bunch of time to speculate what this is going to look like and where this is going to be, but I think we should be able to find some more stuff out along the way. Real quick here, let me know if you like these. Do you like us talking about Star Wars fan theories? If we can do a lot more, I love talking about like who is Rey's dad and a whole bunch of other stuff. But if you like this, so let me know in the comments down below and give us a thumbs up. Let me know you like what we're doing. Now let's go ahead and move on to our Monday news, which is what's coming out this week. What do you have to look forward to? First off, coming out in new Christian music, we have KJ52 out with his new album, Jonah. Now, I really like KJ52. He's one of the first guys I really started listening to in Christian rap and Christian music back in the day. He's really good. He's really funny, fun guy. Has a really good story, and I like his music. And so he's coming out with this new album coming out this week, so stay tuned. Look for that coming out. And movies this week, we have the Resident Evil franchise coming out with their last installment, Resident Evil: The Last Chapter. Now this is really confusing because there's the underworld and they look like identical, but this is coming out this week. We also have the controversial now, A Dog's Purpose, which is obviously, if you haven't been in the news a lot lately because of accused animal cruelty. Word of advice, don't take that for exactly what you're seeing it to be. I think there's a lot of a little bit of a trickery going on there possibly. I don't really know. It's under investigation on that, but don't take exactly what you're seeing there for exactly what's seeing there, because there's a humongous cut that there's a lot of questions to be answered. And the last thing coming out this week is Gold with Matthew McConaughey. I'm a Matthew McConaughey fan. I'm not afraid to admit it. All right. And so I'm excited to see this one, baby. It looks a little bit Wolf of Wall Streety, which is another movie which Matthew McConaughey was in, so I'm not sure if I will or will not. I'll have to look at some parental guides, see what it's all included. It may not even be in the theaters here where I am locally. It's basically where Matthew McConaughey is a guy who is a little bit crazy, for lack of a better term. Finds one of the biggest gold mines in the past, decade or something like that. And so basically kind of the stuff that ensues is based on true story. Should be kind of interesting. But let me know in the comments down below, guys, which of these movies would you like to see us review this week here on the channel? Because we will do a review. Which one would you enjoy seeing us do? And then guys, let us know about Star Wars, movies, TV, internet, blah, 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 everything in the comments down below. And the nugget of the day, guys, our final little tidbit here. Life is always going to throw stuff at you. Life is always going to be there. But the question is, do you stay faithful because God is faithful? In Psalms 119, it talks about the reality that God is faithful always and that his precepts never fail. And as much as the political atmosphere, which we want to to talk about today, but I felt like this was a little bit more of a boom story. Political atmosphere that's happening right here and everything right now. All the just this chaos. The reality was God was the king before, he'll be the king tomorrow. And in our lives, we can look to a lot of things to bring us happiness and fulfillment. We can look to God and realize that he is eternal. So take that heart today, do it in there, put it in your heart, grab a hold of it and stay there, okay? So guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, comment down below what you like today, what you want to see more of, what you're thinking about Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, and what movie you want to see us review this week. So make sure you comment down below, like the video, let us know you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button, should be drifting somewhere like right here. And guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless. My name's Dan, and I will see you tomorrow.